the chase is on. It's an extensive chase, a hunt, if you will, from an anthropological standpoint. That's a word. You can look it up. I had to look up your word, copious, last week. Copious amounts of smoke.
Copious.
It's a good word.
It's an excellent
I've been using it all week. Yeah. My daughter the other night was like, she was still hungry, and I was like, I gave you a copious amount of SpaghettiOs. What are you talking about? Copious.
Speaking of this has a nice little smoke roll off.
I want to touch back, smoke production wise, which was a big not issue, a big positive of the Emilio AF1 last week.
Yeah.
For a Connecticut cigar, this thing at one point had just billows of really cool gray smoke coming off of it. How are you guys feeling about the cigar? We're all for once about the same, about halfway in.
I have been practicing my
You've been slowing down.
Blanco.
If anything, I thought this bastard would be going faster since it's such a right in his wheelhouse.
I am sticking to the whole mantra.
I will say this before I get your opinions. Like the AF1, the burn line, straight across, perfect construction, perfectly square ash.
And I actually lit this. I borked my light.
No, I did too. I was talking too much, and I thought there might be kind of a tunneling concern and kind of sunken behind the ash. Immediately popped back out, and it's good looking.
Construction wise, it's top notch.
Yeah. Start with you, Yax. How you digging it?
I am. This one is right in my wheelhouse. Before I lit it, it was the aroma was light. I got just a little, maybe like smell of like sweetness to it.
It is almost
none of that is in the cigar now. I'm not really getting any sweetness now.
Yeah.
No, I'm not getting any sweetness whatsoever. But I am getting like a.
I get where you're coming from though on the initial light though.
Yeah. It. But it's not sweet in any way. This one is just very. It is mild. Let's just go start there. Connecticut. Everything else, it doesn't have any tobaccos that are just gonna melt your tongue.
No, for me, especially through the retrohale, I'm getting a little stronger than normal with the Connecticut. I'm getting a little bit of maybe like a white pepper, maybe like a pepper in, but it's nice. It's nowhere near overpowering. It's really nice. And there's something else I can't put my finger on. Maybe I'll get it here more.
Baked potato.
You getting a baked potato note on this thing?
I actually am.
Are you?
It tastes like a good spiced baked potato.
Interesting.
In a good way.
I love it. That is a cigar profile, a note that I've never heard in all my years.
Probably never will again.
Use a baked potato, a loaded baked potato, or just baked potato.
Not just baked potato. It's got a little bit of sour cream in there, a little bit of cheese. No, not really.
No bacon.
Maybe some green onion.
Really? I would really like to taste a baked potato coming off a cigar.
That seems more of an acid kind of like an infused experience.
No, not
the acid Spuds McKenzie.
No, it's not infused to where you put your lips to the cigar and you taste it on your lips.
They're the jelly beans of cigars. This is our baked potato.
Well, fucking hey, that's awesome.
I think because I might have half retrohaled because I was trying, but I didn't want to look, bad on video. So it got about like a half blow through there.
It's a very warm kind of. I will give it kind of a vegetable kind of garden kind of. Maybe earthy. Yeah, but not earthy. Like the AF1 was earthy. It was kind of a dark.
I always
earthy.
get confused on these descriptors.
Vegetal, or it does have like a
Vegetor.
Vegetor. He-Man character?
That totally sounds like a comic book. I'm Vegetor.
The Plant Man. Wasn't there?
There was a Plant Man.
Me and Poison Ivy and Swamp Thing are going to meet up after the show.
Damn you, Vegetor.
Moss Man. That's who it was. Moss Man. I remember him.
No, it's really good, especially coming from. I'm not that big on Connecticut's.
The fact you find anything interesting is a bonus.
Yeah.
And would you say this is not your father's Connecticut?
I guess my I'm not sure what my father's Connecticut is.
I guarantee it wasn't baked potato.